Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Well, same day, same time. This is not to scale, of course. When I grew up, the solar system was stationary.
All right, honey, come on.
The sun was standing.
Why don't you stop this bullshit?
Idiot. Shouldn't you give me like 5 minutes?
No, you've had it all morning, and I'm just freezing, and I'm hungry, and I'm trying to start cleaning the house.
We're here, me, Amy and Cece. I've actually got Cece to contact me. Well, he's rung me and said how busy he is. He can't come on and hang out with Jin and Vertek.
Oh, come on, you're making me... Of course I want to come and hang out with them.
Yeah, I'm only joking. Listen, I had the same thing with Josh. Same thing. He was in a job he didn't really like doing, and it was causing so much pressure on himself. He's changed his job now.
Yeah, of course. It's just how it works, you know. It's time for buddy at this point. I mean, you know, some jobs you have to Arthur because you just can't keep your mouth shut. Really, if you're working for a corporation right now.
Laugh. Hey, Cece, what I wanted to ask you
really,
was,
I mean,
well, it was talking to Ed, and anyway, what it is that you know that you've got a video on your channel. I can't believe how many views it's got. 60,000 views. The one where you're saying it's basically you're trying to do a flat Earth through.
Oh yeah, actually, that almost had 400. And YouTube kind of put all the views off. But yeah, no, I mean, the reason why I posted was because I want people to see their goes through. You know, this is what we have.
Your wife was fine. She got just annoyed. Oh, but the hell with it. Just carries on. I'm interested in what you're seeing.
You know, because she is interested, but that particular video was right before Christmas. Or before COVID, of course. You know, I mean, is always pissed. They got to go out and walk around in the freezing cold weather. And it is a combination of just being in winter in that time. The holiday times just suck around here. And it's nothing but madness. They make it crazy. They make sales here and there. This for your daughter. Or you got to get to the store before a certain time, else it's jam-packed. I mean, well, we're open now at this point. Today, working. It was probably the busiest day driving to work. So 100% here in terms of the workforce, because the traffic is back. It's open. So this week marks the first week where I'm hiding in their house, afraid of the boogeyman, are now back to drive because the like 10 or 15%.
Remember that New York vacated, it's all locked up, and I was thinking, man, the capital of the country locked up.
I know.
Oh well, that's the city. Yeah, well, no, I'm right about that. New York City, Manhattan. You know, I mean, it's probably they just don't want to come back down right now. Boom, getting up their time and not commuting anymore, and then the who own these paying all this overhead, we now can see. We don't need to do all this via computer. I could have told them that 10 years ago. You just figured it out.
Oh, Amy's back. We lost you for a second there, Amy.
My Wi-Fi for a second, yes.
Yeah, she's back. Oh, right, I understand that.
The daughter. Good. Is everything good?
Oh, I don't think we're out of lockdown properly yet. I'm still at the end of it still. We're still, you know, it's all, I don't know if we can working still. It's like that. When I looked a couple of days ago.
Can you walk into a store right now?
Yes. I do every single time. And if they see my card, I don't have to. I'm not very pleasant if you start questioning me.
Yeah, well, that was a thing in New York, across the county, you know, all over the place. Quite shocked. They just are, you know, inoculated. And, well, I'm never pumping that shit myself, so. But yeah, no, they.
Oh.
You can pump yourself up with an serum that they have no effect, and the FDA didn't. Even we have trial. No, it's a nightmare. At least the flu trial period. Okay, well, this is what happened in 15, 20 years. What's going to happen even in 2 months? They don't know.
See,
wonderful.
the whole thing is to cut what's about.
Of course, I bet it's nothing more than exactly what it is. There's no way you can put
Well,
something
that's what
like
I
this
think it was. They were doing
you know, and,
that. I was out yesterday with somebody, Marie, and we were out, and this woman said that she'd had it and she'd reacted very bad to it.
Wow.
yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. I have believed died from it, but I can't.
Yeah.
My brother had some serious ailment. It's the medulla second shot is what, and but I mean they have other ailments too.
Yeah. Anyway, we just wanted to up with you because you're probably home now.
Yeah, I lost you there for a second. Hello?
Are you talking to us, Cece?
I think he has a call.
Oh, shit.
We're here.
No, hold on. What? Oh man. Hello, testing one.
Hear you. Cutting.
Oh, that sounds
Always
good.
happy. All right, I see you, but I can't hear you.
Can you read?
All right,
Cece?
for my speaker. So let her. All right. I got a video call. All right, let me call you right back, but I'm probably just gonna have to reset it.
Look at him, Amy, and he's going.
Yes.
At least we got him for a few minutes.
Yes.
Right, he's left the call now. C has left the call.
Yeah, he might.
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
no,
back.
sorry. If I get
Yeah.
when I get another call coming in, it boots the.
I know it's how much sometimes when things happen, it just.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
it's, you know, I mean, that's they haven't perfected. They never get, you know, my flying car. I want to know where is my. I've been waiting 30 years for that.
Hey, Amy, ask people what we were looking at when we were looking at the video. You said that people asked Cece about the messages. Remember the other day?
Oh, when the video,
Yeah.
that with all these and everything,
Hmm.
and you weren't very, very supportive. We'll put it that way. Is that what you were getting at?
Yeah, on your post.
Yeah, some people.
Oh, comments on that video were positive.
Yes.
Amy just noticed some people.
No.
Oh, of course not. Well, that video was by he picked that video up a while ago, maybe a year ago or something like that. So it's on the channel and other videos. I mean, other people picked it up too. Just all minnows. I don't even pay attention. I saw your comment, but I didn't know where to go back. A heart and a check and other comments because
Yeah, for everybody, you're trying to arrange a hangout with Cece. You're trying to arrange a hangout with Cece with a couple of other people because we've just, you know, I just put the recorder on so that it's on the video.
Yes. He's a busy man.
That's it. It's just work. I mean, you know, on the weekends, you know, way we can do something kind of.
I think Saturday. I think Vertec is Saturday. Let's go back to them with a time. Sunday, you reckon? Sunday.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'd like to definitely spend on it.
Well, 8 because you're 5 hours behind me.
Well, the best time clock, so it'll be 3 o'clock here. Because you're 5 hours ahead of me.
So if I do 8 o'clock,
3
o'clock in the afternoon, about 4 o'clock in the morning next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Jan is 14-hour time difference. So, no, it's 2 o'clock in the morning for him. Or you can make it a little bit later. I don't know. It's, you know, I mean, we'll work something out definitely. I need to find out what's happening from state to state, in country to country, because that's stuff. Everybody, you know, the fucked up thing. When it came out. When it came out, that question. Of course, we'll keep the airports open. Don't worry about that. We'll keep the subways open and all that. And we'll get on. That's what every country agreed on. Okay. But now the problem is over, and it's been over for 4 months after they inoculated 75% of the rats around here. You know, they can't seem to concentrate on, are you, what stores are open that to walk in, you know, without a mask. It's all over the country. You got protests in the UK. I mean, people running around, and mess. We don't have that here. There's nobody has balls. They're all trained.
Yeah, I'm surprised really that or marches or things like that going on in America.
Nothing.
That's right.
Nothing. Not a thing.
I know. It's embarrassing to me. You'd think that we were guts to do something, but no, most people go along with it.
Of course. I mean, most people, we are very, very diverse. No, your next door neighbor, you don't even know what. I bump into patients, have great conversations with them. If I get into the virus, if I ever get into politics with everything, I can pretty much guarantee you on it. That's how this country is.
Yeah. Well, what I did today, CC. What I did today.
About Joe Biden, he was like Prince Philip when Prince Philip was younger, and she did Prince Philip and Joe Biden.
Channel.
I'll get on there and I'll comment. I remember all of these presidents, a couple of them are the same king. You know, I mean, they're and that's why they could be the same person, have a striking resemblance. And see,
I do think Biden looks like Trump as well, but the young, not the Biden, because I've seen everybody thinks that's a different. Was there, say, 20, 30 years ago? He looked like Prince Philip.
Right, that one, yes.
I'm a bit shocked because I've been your face, I know your face, and then today it came to me, Philip. Oh my God.
I know.
Yes. Yeah, and if you look at of people, ex-father, the grandson really strike out to me. Not in pictures, I see pictures from 1800s. That's some of the actors that are in movies now.
God, Ellen DeGeneres. If you had to, Amy will stand by me on this. God. We looked her up. She is related to Camilla Barker Bowles, Diane. Yep. She's related to everyone. In fact, she is really if you had this and all that, she'd be a princess for sure.
Yes, it's true. Yeah, she's more than me.
Absolutely crazy.
Yes.
And people is normal. Everything is normal. Everything's become bullshit. If you have a bloodline, you can be whatever you want. If you don't,
you're indirectly.
Just good luck.
What I looked it up was some of them it's indirectly, but she's still related to them all.
Yes.
For instance, we had
all of it goes back.
Like 1400s. Louis the 8th, 9th granddaughter of Louis V. You know, he was our king, but she is also queen.
Right.
We can still even find this information out. I'm surprised they haven't suppressed
Somebody
that.
directed
for example,
me to
I didn't have estimate.
Carry on.
Well, like just like today, you know, is Charlie Sheen's brother. I knew that. Now that I look, like looking alike.
Oh my God. Really?
Yeah, they're brothers. Changed his name. I don't know when he first became an actor. Take his father's name. He changed it, and I was way back. Talk about it. They're not hiding it. But I mean, you know, if you look 50 years from now, is trying to find out who Amelia Estevez is. I mean, you know, where are they going to? How are they going to acquire others at some point? And then that goes all the way back 200 years, 300. That's how they hide the people that are
President Carter.
Only a handful of them.
His brother to Kennedy. I mean, but the really strange thing is, why didn't we grow up knowing that? Now you can go find. That's what it says.
Of course.
That's right.
That history or about the world wars, all the fake.
Yeah, the fake.
They can tell us. Oh, you know what? Well, I do. We are having protests here. Parents about public schools that they are protesting on, and kudos to them. You know, mine doesn't go to. But you know, they are protesting about that, about what they're feeding the politics. Because we learned any of that when I was in school. How dare my teacher ever bring up race in high school or middle school? Anything fired on the spot, out of there.
Oh,
politics. All
Well, yeah, we're all just blind, aren't we? We just think we're all educated and we're not.
that's
no.
right.
So those people, even though
It depends on how long.
it's great that they're protesting about what the school is.
True.
No, basically the beliefs of the teachers. But other than kids, totally different story. They don't know what the hell's going on because they don't know they live on a floor. But at least they're trying to doing something.
At least they're protesting.
Exactly.
No, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It really is. That's why give the all the power, man. They really, you guys do a
As well,
I don't know if it works, but
Cece, there's all these
cares?
people camping in Bush, which is a park. There's all these people camping in Bush at the moment, protesting.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of
no,
that.
You've seen that, yeah?
I didn't even see it.
yeah, no, I've seen.
There's somebody I know is staying there.
I get. Yeah, and there we go. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, great. But remember, flat Earth, it's millions. It's not going to be thousands. It's going to be from country to country. You get enough people to forget about the government. It's not going to exist anymore. That's really what it is. It's the control over everybody. But once that control is gone, it exists, and that's what it's really about. Because the government's not doing shit. It's not their fault. They're just as far as these people that are walking around with, to us, they're nothing. They're just others. But they're they control everybody, and it really is. It's hard. It's sad. It really for the last year to see, and I've made jokes about it, but it really is sad to see society just fall apart. What they said, I can't believe it. I'm shocked. I can't believe we're all here to see this.
Yeah, why can't they just tell us the truth?
Yeah. Everybody's.
I don't see how anybody's proud of what we're living in.
I know.
Really, I don't even know how to answer that because
Well, no, we read up.
a majority of people.
They're changing. None of the history adds up. And all you do is you don't actually solve the puzzle.
That's right.
You don't solve the puzzle. You just get another puzzle.
Yes. That's right.
That's so right. You look at exactly, and I'm sorry, but that's exactly. Once we pulled apart the puzzle and it was flat, there's no way of putting any of those together again. The glow is gone. You now realize, we're covered with a dome. We're surrounded by this proof and evidence of that. And if they can't figure it out, I'm not over. Fuck them. Let them do what they want. Go ahead, live.
Well, me and Amy look strange as well, Cece. We've all got to fly to Canada.
Right.
You got to go around. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Flies over the Pacific, flies over the Pacific, and towards Canada to go down to America.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's what Google is saying.
No one's ever no one's ever flown, down the south. Yeah, no plane has ever gone over there. There's not an island down there. The island is around all of us. We're in a lake, basically. It's easy to understand. Right? Just look at the flight plans. The first one, run the beach and curve. One. It's not even college. Let's go back to middle school. Photographs.
What about this then as well? And you're taking a picture of the sun. If I take one, the sun only comes to my picture. The sun only comes to your feet. How does that happen?
It proves. This is to us. That's why in some of my videos, I don't think it's away. I think it's even closer than that.
It's only about. Sometimes I've seen the moon up to the clouds, not even as high as the clouds. The clouds are only about 400 feet up. So the sun is only about half a mile away. It's only about a mile or something.
Who knows? Who knows what's up there, what we're looking at? But remember, we're living in possibly a digital world where everything that we're looking at has an 8-second, drag to it, where the computer or whatever it may be, in a second, look at it or even think it. So that's the whole thing that correlates, the digital world. Looking at it's going to be what you think it is at that very moment in time. That's why.
What's that film with Blade? I should get it the right way around. Blade Runners. We're just Blade Runners.
Yes.
Movie I can't. I
was really shocked. In fact, I didn't realise that was one of them as well.
I know. I stopped watching movies a long time ago, and I missed a lot of. Like, I caught up that I should have seen. I still haven't even seen some of the big blockbuster movies.
Another.
You know, I mean, I just can't.
That's it, and all I see is look at films anymore. I think, oh my God, there's that Charlton Heston or something. They always playing other parts, and you can catch them.
You're right. I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, that's how it with these actresses and these actors, and they have it's not coincidence because there are no coincidences.
Crosby was doing it
to each other.
Bing Crosby was doing it, and he was like 100 years ago.
Yeah. There was I can't remember. What were you saying?
Well, just that Bing Crosby was doing it years ago.
Yeah.
15 roles. Crosby had 15 roles.
Michael in Back to the Future, when he filmed that Back to the Future, 3 of them, 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, who was the actor that was going to get the part, and he got it? Remember, we did a video about it. What was his name?
Yeah, Eric Stoltz, I think.
Yeah, he looked like Eric Stoltz, and Eric Stoltz didn't get the other one got it.
And then they gave it to Michael.
Yeah. Him.
Yeah, they actually filmed him in it. Couple scenes with him in it. It's on the DVD. They acted the same too.
Yeah, because they are the same person.
Yeah,
probably. Who knows? It's Hollyweird. That's why we call it that.
Yeah, Hollyweird. That is really weird.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Well, do you know something? So that's what the name would be called, Hollyweird. You're doing,
but I mean, that's really what it is. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, anyway, so I'm going to be doing. I got the P1000, so I'm going to be going down to the beach. I would like to film the solo here. Can you see it where you're?
I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Okay,
it's going to be at 5 a.m. Yeah, about 5. So it should be there at now. Yeah, it'll be night over there. Oh wait, no, should be at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Solar eclipse again, another one.
Yeah, well, that was the lunar.
Yeah.
So this is a solar eclipse. Okay, I'm going to look it up.
It's not.
No, what is it? What eclipse is it tomorrow? Cece, what is it tomorrow? It's a moon eclipse again tomorrow.
No, it's a solar.
No, it's
right.
It's a solar. It's an actual solar. But it's here in America. It's just going to be on the East Coast. See a partial one, but it's happening really, really early, and the sun doesn't come come toward me until
I actually think, and a few other people have noticed it, that the sun is very north this year.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. They're calling it the Ring of Fire. So that is what they're calling it. I just saw.
Really? I'm just trying to look
is
it
that
up.
Yeah.
I don't have it. I don't have an. I have an infrared filter. I don't think it's powerful enough. I need a certain filter, black filter. So I can't. I'm not going to play games and point towards that one.
Right.
I'm not going to be able to do it, but I'll order the. I'm not sure if it is. I think it's just a black one basically. But one of the 900. I'm sub G does a lot of sun videos.
Cool Pics.
And, yeah, Cool Pic does a lot of the sun videos, and it's just ratio 900 or 1,000 or something.
He's got both of them. Sun. Yeah. Do you understand?
She'll definitely videotape it.
Somewhere the sun will be totally covered like a total solar eclipse. This is an annular eclipse where the moon's shadow doesn't quite reach Earth's surface and falls a little short. That's what it says tomorrow, solar eclipse. It talks about the moon.
Yeah.
So, and have a total solar eclipse here.
Wow.
So what does that, the sun won't come up? Well, I don't even know about this. Tomorrow?
No, it should be at around 9 or 10.
Let's look at it.
See it.
I didn't put UK in.
They say in work that the maximum eclipse would be at 5 a.m. And so, yeah. And
right, I found it.
I'm not.
It's partially covered by the moon. The sun begins and it starts at 10:08 local time and ends at 12:22. So there you go. It starts at 10 o'clock. They're saying it's the moon that's... Yeah, right.
Let's try to find the moon, find out where it really is, and you never can.
If it's sunny tomorrow, I'm just going to see through my camera if it's eclipsed.
Yes.
But it's not the moon doing it.
Check it out.
So that would mean, like everybody says, to do the eclipse.
Yes.
It's an amazing light show. Remember, I mean, the creator can do whatever the hell they want. It's just being blacked out by something. I never will.
But I will tomorrow if I'm awake
like
and everything.
about,
I'll stick my camera at it tomorrow if I'm already awake and remember and so forth.
Yeah.
But it goes on till 12. Capture some of it.
Yes.
Yeah, it should be never where it's just partial. I never even remember
Hours and 10 minutes.
Of just anybody. That's a
2 hours and 10 minutes for me. So it starts at 10:08. 11:13 is where the best viewing of the clips, and then 12:26 is when it finishes.
Yeah, because I'm not on the shore. I won't be able to see it at 5:30. I'll see it probably at around 6. So I'll be driving in my car actually to work, but I'll have my phone camera.
I know.
I wish I could.
Suddenly Cece can produce a hangout. I'm driving. There it all is. I'm hangout and I'm filming the sun. And I've got my P900 on. I'm driving to work. You can do it all in one go, Cece.
Well, actually, it's fun with that camera, and I can actually do live video. But I'm not sure how to guys and maybe a couple of other people that to do a live video. I'm using the camera, doing it. I'm not on.
What we can do a hangout. If you want to.
Yeah, well, most of the times I'm driving home. Yeah, I'd have to be home doing it. Or I'd have to be outside. I'll figure it out. I'll contact, see if we can play around with it.
Yes.
Some time. But there can stream.
You've got to be work that P100 out. They're quite... They're nice of things.
Well, this is the 1000.
Yeah, once you know how it works, you do that, and it looks so simple, but I think that...
That's right.
The 1000 is actually allowed, but then the 900 when it comes down to downloading. It's you got to play with time nowadays. If I was a kid, I'd be able to figure this thing out in 15 minutes.
Yeah, go. I've got something new. Here's the book. Explain to me how it works. That's what I do.
Right. That's right.
Complicated, the manuals. Yeah. Anyway, so. I've nabbed Cece because he just was thinking of doing a hangout today with the boys, but hasn't. But because you called me, I thought I'm recording it. So if to them Sunday, right, and we go for the same times as we've done, and hopefully Sunday. So it'll be in the afternoon for you, Cece.
Yeah, I mean, usually like to do the 8 o'clock your time, so.
Yeah, I'd really nice to hook up because nobody wants to do the hangout and there, Cece.
That's right.
Oh, I appreciate that. I don't think that's true, but thank you.
It is true. They don't want to do Cece.
I'm honored. That's very.
You'll love this end of the pod. No,
I
I feel really horrible.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, it's.
Wow.
They're away. It's amazing to see how some of them are, but I get paid. But there are ones in there that are really, really distraught. They're really flat Earth. I don't understand why, because I know that point. When I reached it, I mean, for a short period of time, but I was more not a particular person, just angry at everything is fake.
Yeah.
Also, Amy, when she read your messages, she was thinking, well, I wouldn't like those.
Yeah, very thick skin for that much. So that many messages are.
Well, I feel sorry for really hit the women, and me like that. I can only imagine what they're doing with women who big flat earthers.
Do you know what? I have
difficult.
See, I'm a nice channel. I'm nice to everybody. The moment sometimes they get, and then that's it. I've got zero tolerance. We do, wake up. You do not talk to each other like that. You, me, CC, Vertig, Amy, whoever, Josh the other day, whoever we have hangouts with, we don't do it for us. We do it for our friendship.
Exactly.
Of course. But they don't understand that. You know, I mean, that is, and that's fine. I don't still there because, you know, figure out the Earth is flat if they're, which most of them aren't. But the real will figure out how ridiculous they are, because I know they revisit my channel and revisit the comments that they did and how stupid they were. So that's my thought. I won't talk about it.
Well, I mean,
so
right.
it's more.
Oh, carry on.
No, what was you saying?
Keep saying, sorry, I cut you off.
Oh, no. I was just saying, I mean, it's more, you know, for the other stupidity is. The other ones, I know they're fake, and I know they don't really care, because they're just going to come back with this, you know, so what's the point, you know? And they argue. I sometimes I don't put out a video for 4 or 5 to still get some fires that are going on in there.
Yeah, what have you done, Steve?
Yeah.
But don't ever keep.
No. My channel's not like that, because I spent this period just blocking people who, some people would write, you're an idiot and you need to be locked up. Well, they said that, but that's the kind of things they were saying. Well, I just blocked all them. And then suddenly, sort of overnight, it just stopped.
The emails like that. They're too lazy to even come up. They don't even bother. But
I care, so that's the main thing.
Let them do what they want to do. No, I think of discussing it. It's high school, you know. I mean, you have to be jealous. People are angry, or, you know, and they just don't know who else.
Yeah, and it's all your fault. It's all your fault.
Yeah, they take it out on me. I know it's all my fault, flat because of me. I'm sorry. I really.
On your videos, you should put shoot the messenger.
Right.
Oh yeah. I just saw a video today. Oh, you know what? I'll put it in the chat when I get home. He did they brought his channel down. He just opened up a new one. But he took that, They Live. You know that fight, trying to get him to put the sun. It's like the worst scene of you guys fighting for like 15. But I mean, that's really how it, I mean, you know, for us flat earth.
Poor CC.
I know what the fight scene, guys, let alone in person. Please.
And in it, you know, like Rudy, whatever his name is, and he dies, doesn't he?
There you go, you see?
He doesn't make it to the end of the film.
He
uses him a lot. Russian vids use like 6 bits of, you know, and yeah, he's not.
Oh yeah, Russian.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was to plant it once they flat earthers to movie with to convince people, because that's really what we're going through. I mean, look at just people when they come up to me and they see my want to even get into. Some of them are all right and they're cool people, or just.
Well,
we went.
So sorry, we don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't say, we can talk about anything we want, but you can't, and that's what they say to you. You can't talk about that. You can talk anything we want, but you can't. What about?
Right.
That's a good way of putting it. Exactly. Yeah. It's a freak.
I suppose in a sense,
in your country.
Sense, you know, like
what's that?
If you try this to someone, they might look at you and think they're mad. But actually, for believing, but it's so deep, so much to explain, isn't there, about it all? It's not easy to explain it to someone, is it?
Well, you can't do all of this and try to explain it to some 10 minutes. Impossible. There's just no way. You can bother getting a conversation. A card meetings that I've gone to. They do your research, and I leave that. You know, and look and ask for questions. Fine. I don't know if they'll be able to find my. They found me at the gas station. You can find me again. I'm an easy person to find. I live in Westchester County. Eventually, you're going to bump into me. It's not a very deep, you know.
It's called finding your channel on you. If I try to look up Josh Stone, it brings up a singer, and I can't find him. But you, I find you easy. Some groups and channels, I don't. You can't find them at all. You can't find me.
No, I've been told. I can't find. Well, in there that your channel's on, it should put it up. But I don't know. I've been told it's pop it up. Sometimes if I just put CC will show up and a bunch of other things. You know, they have to bury the truth.
What they said to me,
I'm surprised my
CC.
channel's even up. I mean,
Do you know what they said to me? On my channel, they wrote to me. I tried to monetize like June last year, and then I got
yeah.
So nearly a year later, your information is too and is harmful to the people. Monetize me.
And that's when they.
I know.
Okay, all right. I got. Well, Amy was.
Oh, I was just saying that's awful that they called channel. They said her information was dangerous and harmful to the people, and that's why they wouldn't advise her. I just thought that was terrible to say that.
Yeah, and you know what's. And then,
right.
If you and what they is absolutely correct, but if you what they're doing is percent more damage, hiding the truth and hiding all of this nonsense about what we live on. I mean, it's so funny. It's like a double-sided argument where it's hysterical. It really is.
Exactly.
Yes.
I mean, they gave me. They took I don't even know how many videos I really had. A bunch of videos down. They gave me 2 strikes. They got me off for about 90 days. So I couldn't 90 days. And now I'm on watch. But, you know, they're all watching all of it.
What? Cece, what do you mean you're on watch?
Oh, if I say anything, mask up on my face, this is bullshit, they'll take my channel down. If I mention about the virus or anything like that, they'll take the video. Give me another strike. But they get 2 strikes.
Yeah, I know. I just got out of that. And then the first strike I never should have got.
So
then they strike about something Lisa had written on the pavement. They didn't like that. And then for nearly 3 months, I had to live thinking is it going to be there? Because I've put a lot of effort, like you, to your channel. But we got through.
Yeah.
Come out of it, you're being.
Yeah, and so how much like you're going to be? You're on it right now. So it's just always been. If we weren't on watch, they wouldn't have done anyway. They don't like truther channels. They never have. So I mean, that's how it is. Just do whatever they want. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's their platform, and they
don't do pictures of dogs.
Google owns YouTube.
Yeah. Google, well, it's owned by took over. There was supposed to be another social networking out, but it came. I was kind of looking forward to it.
What was that one then?
Never happened. It was called Lightspeed. That was going to be never developed into anything. Did you? It was a couple of guys from the U.S.
I know. I didn't hear about that one.
They never did. But I don't know what it is, and I have to like really research stuff is and what the garbage stuff is. Like,
about it before.
So I mentioned it. I opened up. I was going to close everything down and go on to that. You know, for develop. So I have to stay here until I can find something else. I just got to be careful what I say. I mean, there's so many things I want to say about Dr. Fauci. Now, I am telling you, he has so many people against him. They took his book down on Amazon. That's not a good sign. If Amazon takes your book down.
It's all part of pain, though. It's all pain.
Yeah.
People that I follow, they reckon that when Dr. Fauci is speculating, are they anybody else is even more than that or whatever? So I don't know, but they really are against Fauci right now. So I know
right now, exactly, and right now he's in the spot. In a week, somebody else will be there. Barry Fauci, he wanted to make. He was making $1 billion for his talk.
Well, every time the account is, you imagine none of that's what we thought. Everybody who gets bored has done the system. Now he's got an Oscar. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't
an award, didn't he?
He got Pulitzer of nothing.
Yeah, and the people are acting.
Exactly, it was acting.
He was the act.
I know Obama got. Yeah, Pulitzer for Cuomo or no, yeah.
Oh my, see, Amy. Sorry, the other day about Obama.
Oh, about you mean his wife?
Yeah.
Yes. It turns out, looks like they're the same person.
Oh, I gotta see that one. That didn't pop up.
It's on Sun and Moon as part of another video channel. You should see it. Obama is his wife. Sick,
I'll
just
look
so
at that one.
sick.
That's gonna be nice.
It's so sick.
Well, that guy, I can't believe he bought the house, the where they filmed Magnum PI in Hawaii. I think it's Kauai. No, in Maui. That's where that house is. It's in Maui. But he bought this. I was planning on visiting it. It's on lockdown. No one's ever gonna be able to go there again. It used to be royalty or something.
Oh God. Wow.
Yeah, that guy house, Higgins' house, and I took videos and pictures of it.
Oh,
Yeah, well, they were on the grounds. You can go on the ground. Actually, even go. It's right behind the house. It's true. It looks exactly like what. It's the same thing. And I don't know much in there, but they let you on the grounds. It was cool.
Nearly.
But I bought that. It really pisses me off. My favorite.
I shocked a few people
What?
but they on the island, Statue of Liberty was. They show it with all the buildings, but the island itself is not very big. There's no way to have got on there what they was on there, so buildings are fake. And then I saw someone in the head of Liberty. You can only get there, and then basically,
Oh, you mean Liberty?
the arm to the flame, and then they cut that off. But it's not that big. So if you imagine the statue,
No.
it's quite big on the
Well, I think-
island. The island's tiny. There's no way they could have got all those buildings on there. And also, in the Second World War, America was bombed somehow. Either it came from a Zin or a torpedo, and they said the Germans did it because they didn't like the fact America were helping the Americans. But you're like, wow.
Well, Liberty looks small. I mean, I've been in the statue. Up on top, you can fit about 8 people in that little area right there.
Oh, is
Go
it?
up. You don't go up by the... No, it's small as hell, but they don't let anybody up. I don't even think you can go in it. I'm not sure.
They portray it that it's huge, don't they? Why? They portray it, it's absolutely enormous. When actually, I'm not saying it's small, but it's not that big.
Hey, it's big. No, I don't know what it is to get up there, but it's got to be it's a hike. And I don't remember it. You walk up the leg and you go all the way up, and it's. Look, I haven't been there in a while, but yeah, no, you're right. The Liberty Island is very big. I mean, it's very small. Pretty much, the statue takes up almost all of it. I mean,
and all you've got as well, the other island, where where they used to quarantine people, that's like a mini Venice. It's man-made.
Mm-hmm.
Not as glorious as Venice, but it's
actually
Ellis Island.
There's another island, yeah. It's another island on the Hudson River, or on the East River. It's down there, and it's very, very small. It's the island around. I don't know. He bought it for who knows $1,000. He's not going to do anything with it. He just wants to own it, I guess. House, I don't know what the hell he wants it with. But yeah, they could have been man-made at some point. Who knows? We're beautiful buildings you have in the UK.
Hang on, Cece.
I mean, really?
Cece, listen. In the last few weeks, what does America have? Has everything that we have.
Yeah, we found all these Karen and I did in America, even in my state in New York. Like we thought they were schools or whatever. But when we did the originally castles, and there's one that on the Hudson River. Oh, can you think of the name of it? Karen?
Oh no, I was going to say it's not Blunsdon. It was beautiful.
Tell me where it is. Send me your info and I'll go there. The Hudson River's right here.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about, though. They did a history channel, and they had electricity down. That's how they've done it from people and all that. That's bullshit. Their wires running all of the plane, for crying out loud. That's huge wires, gigantic things that are to my country from every country. They set those things up 50, 60 long ago. They set those things up. But yeah, no, on the History Channel. I think I know what you're talking about at Yonkers and I think Irvington.
Yeah, I got to know about. Amy got to know about. Staley did a thing on where somebody in canoes and she killed her husband, took his plug out of his.
Yes.
They put him in prison for a few hours, but they're showing the cast. Amy looked into it and stuff. It was beautiful, and it looks like Atlantic. It could be. It was enormous.
Exactly.
God, really.
That's on the Rockland County side where that woman was. Married couple, and they proved or the canoe or kayak.
I think they've changed. No, they changed their mind now and let her out.
Well,
she couldn't have done it, or took the plug out. He wouldn't have.
Yeah, somehow it got ruined.
Actually, that actually happened correctly. It was right is the worst absolute time to be on the Hudson River. They would never go out there. First off, the current on that river is not easy on a good day. Not winter, so you can't get on a canoe. You'll be dead.
The case wasn't real, CC. All their stuff's fake.
Mm-hmm. Well, that story, I knew immediately it was nonsense. But that's good. That's
promoting is a younger woman marries an older man for money. You want a canoe? You drown him.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, let's all go canoeing. And now that you're bringing the weather, I think it was so bad that day. It was even raining.
It was a few years. It was, I don't know.
I remember it was at a very time to be going out. And I remember telling another, I was like, "What? Who the fuck is that at the beginning?" Yeah, no, I remember that.
You see, from when this was supposed to be the island, a lot more of that building has collapsed since then.
Yes.
That's coincidence. Really? Yeah. My camera. I know where it is. It's on the Rockland County side.
Send it to me. I want to see it. CC.
What? Oh, I will. When I try to do it, let's see. I'm not sure, but if I could shoot over there on.
You're having a hangout. Hang out with the boys.
Yeah, that's even better. You know, I'll see what I'm doing because I go out to Rockland County on Saturday. Just shoot out there. It's right by night. It's in an area. What?
How far is it from you, roughly?
Oh, it's less than. That's close. It's just going over the Tappan Zee, basically going up to White. And going over there, but if it's the point that I'm thinking at, it's either that or maybe the Croton Harmon, but there's no castle up in that area. I think is this or whatever it is of the river on an island.
Maybe what was the name of the castle again? I've forgotten. The Blunswick or something. Bennington. Or the Bennington Castle.
Yes.
Bennington. Let me write it down because if I look it up, I'm going to lose you guys. All right, it's like Hennigan, so I'll remember that. I'll find out exactly to where I am, and I'll do suches of it, and we'll take a look at it. But yeah, they've destroyed all of our history. So if they open up the Storm River Parkway, and I swear they're digging dams, there's a flooding area up on.
Amy?
It almost looks like a.
No, I think I might check it. let me double check that. I might have it wrong.
Okay.
Excuse me, I did have it wrong. It's Bannerman.
God, we only did a video about it weeks ago. I need to look up.
Oh, okay. Well, it's on your channel, so I'll just.
It should say Bannerman on one of the videos on the Unscrambled channel, but I can't find you.
Right. It is beautiful.
Okay, yeah, no,
that's so weird. For years and years, all I've heard is, oh, the Americans, they have everything except a royal family and all the history. And when you actually work it out, and a couple of people couldn't stop playing the video, they were so shocked because they wrote to me and they said it was saying American castle. It just doesn't sound right.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't. They're all mentions. That's what they say they are, but they're not. They weren't, I guess.
And not just that, a brick one.
There's a Rockefeller.
We found a brick one in, and that Brian Forrester should be at that one.
Yes.
It's like
I gotta research this. Yeah.
You're covered in star forts, pyramids, castles. You've got the lot, CC. Ellen DeGeneres, so you've got your princess.
Yeah. They're there. Yeah, I'm going down another hole.
It's quite interesting when you look up because you know things couldn't have been built by the people that they said were there in that time. Much more advanced than they were saying.
Oh, yeah, right.
Cece,
just like
Cece, when do you think the first electric Cece?
The first electric car? Oh, that was my best. Right when they
actually
came out with them, they had
about 1835, and I found one article when it said 1828. So you were making electric. People had electricity in that.
Yeah.
No. Italy. There you go. I mean, it's. I'm surprised that history away. But for about the highway that they're redoing, plug up another highway, which is kind of really weird because it almost looks like a pre-existing highway. It could have been from the 50s, but I don't think doesn't look from the 50s. This is right here. They're digging all of this area up, and I saw them get rid of the concrete on the old highway, and now they're digging up another, and they're destroying it. They're going to put another. It's just.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Not a road. They might trim the surface of that off and then lay another road or do things like that. But the mud flood, there are, and then somebody else moved in and they built on top of that and carried on.
Yeah, exactly. And they're digging down because of flooding. Now they're finding stuff they don't know what to make of this. Say, oh, it's built back in the 40s. They don't know. You know, you've got 2% of the people that know that the rest of them are just rockets. They don't know what the hell they're doing, really.
Right, DC, you're right. They don't know what they're doing.
Damn, you think that rover's Mars? I don't know where. I don't think they destroy these things. I do believe they keep where I think they keep them in
because
some
they've
billionaire.
actually lost.
Elon Musk.
They've actually lost all the stuff which showed they got to the moon. They've lost all.
Of course they did, because they never went. How do you lose something?
God, but Juicy, just say, I don't understand that people don't realise millions of dollars every day are going to these people. What, and nobody gets told off? There's nothing to say because you lost it. It's just incredible.
Well, it has to be done, There's a lie, I mean, I was mad at them at one point. I mean, they're actors. It's a Hollywood, and they've got to keep pumping it out. I mean, well, we got the billionaire, the billionaire from Amazon. They fly him up into space. People think he's not going anywhere. He's going to go keep his spear and fly back down. And they got rid of him for like $20,000. I think you could have done that, but now they're charging $10 million to do it. Yeah, good luck. That's how much it is. I'm all the way up to the top, and suspiciously he move an inch when he should be in some sort of the Earth is spinning. It lands a mile away from where he took off. That makes a lot of sense.
Yes, I get it. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, thousands per hour.
If it was really spinning and all that, and the Korea when they're up there, it's a bit like you'd have to jump out the plane about 3 or 5 more minutes before because you'd have to float down that bit because because of the rotation. It doesn't happen like that, does it?
That's right.
No. And not only that, landing a plane with a rotation.
We're going to go into land. Hold on, everybody.
I know.
It's amazing.
Mission
so
or
when you
something.
become a geologist,
Yes.
well, it's funny because I know a geologist, and I've gotten into conversation about the flat Earth because if I do, then of course. But anyway, I asked him if he's a mathematician. He's college, but we don't really know much about it. And I'm like, well, how clouds are going to be in Tuesday? Or better yet, you know where they're going to be. Do you take into account Bill? Nothing.
Oh, dearie.
I know.
Nothing ever has.
Yes. So, are you going to be there, Amy, on Sunday? Can you join us?
I believe so, yes. So,
Yeah, we beat him. Well, you rang me and I thought, that's it, I'm recording it. But thank you very much for having that chat.
yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah, definitely.
It's been really nice talking to you as well, Cece. We were spoiled to ourselves.
Yes, we did.
Oh, I'm nobody. I'm just this guy here in New York. Bitches out of camera.
See, you make me laugh a lot, you do. You make me laugh a lot. Funny man you are. Anyway, now we...
Yes.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, no, we love...
a great show.
Yes,
So, anyhow, I'm going to contact and find this place. I'll snapshot a couple of pictures.
I'll be good. I'll send you... Obama is Michelle. Biden is send you the Bannerman.
Okay, excellent.
There goes the
And
first
I'll
two.
find out where it is.
The first two are shortlisted.
Amy, do you know New York at all?
No, I'm not too familiar. I've only been to it once to New York City at Christmas time, you know.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm
Okay, because the Hudson River is huge. It's gigantic. It goes miles
you
and miles.
go there and be
So
careful.
Yeah, you could be visiting, ain't you?
yeah, no. Well, all the rivers are connected, pretty much, but no, that's close to me. Because on that.
Do you want me to see where it is? No. Do you want me to where it is? Hang on, let me just have a.
All right. This
Bannerman.
is Nyack, Rockland County.
Yeah, wait a minute. I'm just
Across-
Bannerman Castle. Right, here it is. It's. I'll put where is. 1 second. Where is it? It's on Polypelg Island. Situated.
Okay.
Island
Yeah.
off the Bannerman Island is an abandoned military surplus. But
Okay.
if you put away from
It
you,
doesn't say what county.
oh, I'd
No, I
say
don't
Cook
think it is. I
County.
think it's in.
I'll
There's
put
only a couple of Hudson River, and they're down county.
what county is it? Right, I'm putting that in. Oh, it's not that easy, is it? I've put that in, but it's not.
Yeah, for me. It's not. It's probably. Yeah, I bet. I'll.
Opening times here. The Hudson Valley Explored. Bannerman. Those are the opening times.
Oh, you can,
there's a website.
oh, so you could actually get there.
Yeah, Bannerman.org.
All right.
Bannerman.
Yeah.
Well, there
Does
it
say
is.
if it's,
I've got a map of it. One
is
second.
it an actual?
Let me just see where it is. I'm going.
Take a ferry.
Right, I can see where it is. Where do you live
It's
near
in
then?
Dutchess County. Dutchess County.
Right.
Dutchess County, New York. Dutchess, like a.
Yeah, that's up
royal
there.
term.
That is. Yeah, Dutchess for 15 minutes from there.
It's past,
I thought it was close.
that's past Banbury, New Church or something. New.
That's almost
Newborough, near Newborough.
Connecticut. That's Danbury, Connecticut.
Well, if you
Newburgh, Newburgh.
Newburgh, yeah, near there.
Yeah, no, that is a drive for me. That would actually. Yeah, that's Newburgh. Actually, that's closer to almost Orange County too, but it's in Dutchess County, and it's right on the tip of Orange County. Zulu One's up there. You know what? I could probably do it at work. I hate to bring my camera to work though. I could probably do it. All right, I'll see. Now that I know where it is.
I mean, it's situated
I'll
in a
do the
nice
best I
place,
can. I
and
don't
it
think we'll
was
be able to do
so
this weekend,
beautiful.
Let's see what happens.
And now nearly all of it's gone.
Yes.
Probably. They're going to destroy it. They got to get rid of it.
You realising you've got loads
All right.
of castles. But anyway,
Well, we'll talk about this.
oh yeah, oh my things there.
Of
Yeah.
course.
It's been really nice chatting to you, Cece.
Oh, yes, CC, yes, it has.
Absolutely.
And 10/10 till we do it
My
again with the
pleasure.
boys.
My pleasure, always. I mean, I'm looking forward to some. Yeah, we'll see. We'll talk on
Me
Sunday.
too.
All right, my darling.
Oh, yes, CC.
Okay.
Oh, take care.
Yeah. Oh, we
All
don't want
right, as
Cece to
always, I
go.
love
Don't
you
go,
guys.
Cece. Don't go.
My pleasure.
Oh.
Gotta get going.
Don't go,
Sorry.
Cece. Don't go.
All right, I'll talk to you on Sunday.
All right then. Bye, darling.
Bye, darling.
Bye, darling.
All right, I'll see you later.
Bye, darling.
Okay.
All
Bye,
right,
darling.
it's nice talking to you guys. Love you.
Bye,
Okay.
Cece.
Love
Bye.
you, Cece. Nice
Bye.
talking. Bye-bye.
Turn the video recorder off, Amy.
Okay.
He's still on there. Look, he's not noticed. He's still on there.
Oh,
Anyway, we'll turn the recording off. Thanks, Amy.